Cheers and enjoy the show.
Hello.
Oh, here we go. Hi.
Hi.
Happy Wednesday, everyone.
Or for us, Friday Eve.
Well, yeah, we got Friday off. We took Friday off because we'd got too much fucking vacation.
I was trying to think why we had so much vacation. I think it was because we were saving it when we didn't know if we were going to need it for my dad.
Exactly.
Now we have it all. And
Bill may or may not be naked right now. That's what he said.
Well, hey, I mean,
I'm trying to imagine him naked.
where's my pencil?
Not that I want to imagine him naked.
Yeah, that's scary.
But what I'm getting at is, but remember, Bill's got that encephalopathy in his chest where his head's, like kids have encephalopathy where their heads are deformed.
Nope, don't know.
He's got that in his chest.
You're making this up.
No, he's got like the bowl in his chest. He had to have surgery to do it, to get it fixed where it like brings it out. Right. And I had a buddy that had that happen when I was a kid.
Okay.
Right. And we'd go to the beach and he had like this divot in his chest. Right. And his name's Mark. I think he still got it. I don't think he ever got it. He may or may not have got it. Yes. Send pictures. So I'm like, Bill, super thin dude.
Excuse me, guys. I just choked on my own spit a minute ago, so I keep clearing my throat.
And then just like a divot in his chest, and he just eats cereal out of it.
That's gross.
That's what my buddy used to do. He used to eat cereal out of his chest hole. He just pour milk in that bitch.
That is
I think he did it as like, a party
freak,
fucking
like
fun.
a freak.
Yeah. What's that thing called? What's it called when that happens? I don't know the diagnoses of it. But nonetheless, welcome to the Bar is Open with Beth and Greg. I'm Greg, and that's Beth. And it's Wednesday. We've got one more. I've got 90 fucking meetings tomorrow.
I've got a lot of work to do tomorrow too. But that was a very unique way to kick off the show.
He's got pectus excavatum. I had it 90% correct when he was 15. So he did have some of the things, the bars, titanium bars.
What do they do? Like
basically, you have to go in and like, this is what I've seen. And they put like a new rib in underneath. And it expands your, imagine having a big ass hole right here in the middle, center of your chest. If you're not watching, you're listening, center where your diaphragm is.
Yes.
Like that being concave.
Okay, you don't need to do that.
I'm trying to show. Does that work?
Why is there a red line up there? Can you get rid of that? It's going to drive me nuts.
Yeah, it's gone.
Thank you.
So, I don't know.
No.
I don't know.
Okay, well, moving on.
It's all good. Lloyd, what's happening? Lloyd is alive.
Lloyd.
You know what? Lloyd, we miss you. You called me the other day. He called me about some insurance stuff, and I said, hey, call me tomorrow, and he never did. I'm like, I can't talk right now because we were literally getting ready to go on the show. You text me, rather.
I see. Well, maybe he didn't need your
it's all good.
Advice.
It's all good. Check us out. You know where the places. Do all the things. Like, subscribe. Do all that shit. We'll get to that. But at the top, I do want to say, it's probably going to piss off a handful of people, but I don't really give a fuck.
No, I was reading it and I was like, okay.
What? Okay, this is my
Yes.
thoughts on this. And I'm just going to read them verbatim. I wrote down, we all know what's going on.
Don't read them verbatim. That's boring.
Well, you know what I mean. We all know what's going on overseas in Israel and stuff, but sometimes, and we try and stay away from kind of mainstream media. We do a pretty good job, but there's a few times that like a year or over the past few years that I've thought, I feel like I need to say something. Can't speak on behalf of Beth because obviously she
keep my opinions to myself.
Well, not just that, but you also you don't mingle into the media narratives too often. Right? And that's fine. It's totally fine. But what I will say is what's happening in Israel and what happened in Israel is fucking disgusting. Right? That's totally me. Again, keep Beth out of this. Fucking disgusting. I also know that I'm not an expert in what's going on in Gaza, in Israel, and all that shit. Mind as well. But it's been going on. I know it's been going on for hundreds and hundreds of years, not thousands of years. But I will say what happened over the weekend where people were randomly attacked at a fucking EDM concert and at the border of Israel is fucking insane. And it's disgusting. And then what also is happening inside of the United States where people are fucking, like in Michigan last night, having rallies on the behalf of Palestine fuck you. Get the fuck out. Leave. Go. There are people in the United States that are U.S. citizens that are saying, nope, the destruction of Israel is what they want. Fuck you. There shouldn't be a situation where that happens. I understand that there's going to be some people that are going to say, well, they've been occupying and they haven't been allowed to leave. They've been coming and going in and out of Israel for years now. Peacefully working. These are the normal everyday people. Mm-hmm. That's a different situation. This is Hamas we're talking about. This is fucking ISIS. These are all the fucking people that hate you and me and hate my wife and hate fucking everybody else. If you don't believe what they say or do what they want you to do, then they will fucking kill you. Just like on all of the news media outlets, and maybe not all, several of them. And on what you see online, stuff like that, what they've done to kids and what they've done to women and children and men and everything, that they're just normal people trying to live normal lives.
Yeah.
Going to an EDM concert and they fly in on a fucking...
So I'm gonna ease you off a
No,
little.
I'm not done yet.
Well, because I'm supposed to be having fun and we have people
We're going to in one second.
Never on here, and now you're...
That's okay. There's only, like I said, there's only a couple times that I've done this. And it's important because there's been a call to make Friday a day of jihad from that side. Be prepared for anything. Just be aware. Like, go out to Tim Kennedy's page, check it out. Jack Carr actually put something out. He's a writer. He's a former Navy SEAL. He put something out. Like, go be aware. Be fucking aware. Right? If you like to carry a pistol, cool. Carry one. You should be carrying one every day. Carry all your stuff all the time. I'm not saying that anything will pop off, but if you're going to a festival, you're going to a farmer's market, you're going anywhere, fucking it's insane. And it's happening. And when you look at the political environment that we're in, it's sad. Honestly, when we have hundreds, I don't want to say hundreds of thousands. Maybe it is. It's probably hundreds of thousands, millions of people that have gotten in the United States without being checked because of the current administration.
Right.
You don't know you don't know where something's going to happen. You just don't. You fucking don't. It can be, all it takes one person to do something that's completely hell-bent on causing mass casualty events, just taking as many people out because they don't believe the same things that we believe in. Mm-hmm. And that's the scary part, right? So do what you need to do. Go out, do your homework, do your fucking homework. This shit is inside of the United States, 100%. Look at fucking what was going on in New York City. People were showing pictures of swastikas at a Palestinian rally, pro-Palestinian rally the other day, right? And you're like, fuck you. That's not what we believe in. That is nothing like we believe in. 100%. It's just not.
What most of us don't believe in.
No, you don't believe in that.
No, that's why I said most of us don't believe in it.
99.9999999. There's that 1/10 of a millionth of a percent of people, but they're the ones that will do something, right? So just be mindful, be cautious, be careful with your family, where you're going, especially this weekend, man. They called for it on Friday and it's Friday the 13th. I was talking to my buddy, Brian, and he goes,
that's my lucky number though.
Who gives a shit? Like there aren't many places that like Friday, or this time of year is a big deal for us. We finally get out of our houses. It's hot, not hot. Mm-hmm. It's right before we start celebrating like some of the fall festivities and stuff like that. It's a time for us to get together. Oktoberfest parties and,
the lunar
eclipse. The lunar eclipse is going to be happening.
Yeah.
Right. There's a lot of things going on. Just be mindful. But what happened over there is fucking deplorable. And if anybody has a fucking problem with me saying that, fuck you, and fuck you.
Okay, so I'm moving us on now. Thank you.
All right, you want to move on?
Yeah. I do have a question,
What's your favorite gun?
My favorite gun is a little one that can fit in my purse, and I don't have one.
Everybody needs to have an opinion. And I've definitely got mine, and I've been paying attention. Like I said, I am not a fucking expert in anything, but I do understand that we're all at risk. So I'll leave it at that.
So yeah, I like Bill though. Bill said that he has a Palestinian family in their neighborhood and they left because they wanted their kids to grow up without hate. Mm-hmm. They don't agree. So I think it's
I agree. It's not
the Palestinian
I'm not saying
people.
It's the Palestinian people.
It's the the ruling factor.
Yeah, exactly.
They have to do what they say or they die. But okay, so I'm still moving this on.
Strong-armed.
I don't know
voting.
Who Space
Alex,
is talking
all
about,
you guys,
but he just said,
love you.
Having a hard time making contact because of everything being so fucked up and praying. I am not sure who he's talking about, but I hope that no. I think I was trying to get contacts. I think I might have missed some of it.
Who said this?
Space said, I'm hoping she's just having a hard time making contact because of everything.
Oh, a friend.
Yeah, I'm assuming. So I'm thinking about your friend Space.
Yeah,
so
absolutely. It's like,
if that's what you're referencing, and I might have missed some stuff. So forgive me if I'm out. 365, Beth. I think that's what we looked at, right?
That's what I think I'm going to get Beth tomorrow.
You're not going to get me a gun tomorrow. But I think that's the one.
Perfect gun for her.
That's the one I looked at, right? That I was like, it was a different one.
I looked at that and I got my my Glock 48 instead.
What is how big is the 360? It has to fit in a purse.
Subcompact. You'd love it. Comes with a fucking red dot on it from SIG.
That's a beauty.
It's a nice gun. And it was like $900. So nonetheless, we'll talk about those things later. Oh, Spacehead. He said, I have a friend who was at that festival. So, again, what's up, Jacob? There aren't many times that I get fired up on this show because I don't want this to be, that's not the point of our show. It's literally to be outside of the mainstream media, talk about fucking fun shit, which we've got tons of shit to talk about.
Right.
But it's just too big of a fucking story that you, as a human being, you can't just be like, well, we're on to the other stuff, right? The dude that stuck something up his ass. And that, I don't have one of those stories, by the way, tonight. Normally I do.
Extremes?
But right, so it's one of those things. I love y'all. I just love everybody. I don't want anybody to get hurt. And, we're here.
Absolutely, Chris.
We're in San Antonio. We're very close to the border.
But I am a SIG girl, so I will tell you that.
She's a SIG girl. She's got a couple of them.
I've got a couple of them, so I usually fall in love with them. Towards the SIG. Because Chris was like, shoot it before you buy it.
She's rocking she's had a SP 2022 for a long time. But it is 9mm.
And I shoot well with it.
But you can always have this one.
I haven't shot. The problem is I haven't shot in years.
We're going to the range this weekend. We need to go
and start shooting.
We'll go to the range
because it's always like when you haven't shot for a while, there's that jump factor.
The fucked up thing is I have a membership to a range here, so
and that you never use. And I'm like, can we just cancel it? Can we just cancel it? Every month I'm like, can we cancel it?
I guarantee you're going to see a spike at that place.
But because the problem with not going to the range is super jumpy. Like you're going to shoot and I'm going to pop out of my skin and then I'm going to get up there and I'll be all, oh my God.
No, you won't.
Get what do you call them? Not the willies, but I get like super anxious.
Sorry.
And then I close my eyes when I shoot and then I fuck up.
No, you won't.
Because I clench.
You're fine. You're your dad's daughter. You'll be fine.
Can we take the 22 also? Because that's fun to shoot.
We play a game with the 22.
We play a battleship with the 22. And I kick your ass usually.
It's good for.
Do you let me kick your ass or do I just kick your ass?
I would never let you just win.
All right. No. I don't always win, but I win a lot.
You don't kick my ass, quote unquote.
Well, if I win.
She's really good at with a scoped
scope
weapon.
On it. Yeah.
She's really good with it. Especially at 22. Come on. That's like a BB gun.
Fun to shoot.
Like we can just go out back with the BB guns.
BB guns, yes, but I'd like to go shoot some more guns.
So again, you guys, just be careful this weekend. You know what I mean? Just be cautious. That's all I ask.
Ooh, DJ had
unboxing some new. Oh, real quick before we do that, my skydiving, my feel good from 2 weeks ago just passed away. Skydiving grandma. Just passed away in her sleep like a few days after.
Hopefully Guinness will still make her the world record.
They're not.
Why?
Because she didn't hit the number. She was
did.
the oldest, but I don't think she had the most. She was going. What she asked for, she wanted to be the oldest and get the most.
Most what?
Skydives, jumps.
Oh, so she was doing multiples.
Yeah. So she just happened to pass away. But skydiving grandma. Cheers. How do you do?
I mean,
like what?
if I have to pass away, I hope it's in my sleep, or not. If I have to pass away, let me put it. I'm not.
104 years old.
When I pass away, because I know I'm going to someday.
It's fucking rad.
I hope I do it in my sleep.
I got to do a boxing.
Shoot the pool. No shit, right?
Unboxing real quick because if you guys, I didn't see the show. I didn't get a chance to see the show.
What show?
The Drinkin' Bros show.
Okay.
That happened on the day that I happened to buy this.
Okay.
I just saw it pop up. And I fucking was like, can I get this? And we had a whole conversation about like new artwork for the studio and stuff like that. And but I didn't know there was a show until the next day. Because we had done it, it was on a Wednesday and we were doing our show.
Oh, okay.
They had like a Too Crazy to Air show.
Oh shit.
And they had to delete the show.
Why?
To the point where Ross said, or who was it? I don't know. Somebody asked Ross, should we keep this? And he's like, fuck no, delete it now. And they deleted the whole show.
Why?
I think there was a lot of racial
were they drunk?
things. I mean, not like calling people like the hard R N
Right.
word or whatever, but I didn't get a chance to see it. But what I did do is I bought the fucking skateboard.
Oh, I know.
So let's open this bitch up. I've already talked to Peter about getting everybody to sign this bitch. All right, you ready? Can you turn on your light over there?
Oh, sure. I didn't realize.
Forgot to tell you. All right. I haven't bought a skateboard in a million years.
Better.
Here we go. All right, the deck is green. Dope looking deck so far. You ready? Ta-da! That's fucking awesome. It's gonna go right over there.
Well, we haven't decided yet.
It's got the 82nd Airborne insignia, Enola Gay. It's got Ross, Dan, and Jared, Paul Tibbet, Slade, and it's a Snake Farm skateboard. This is a pretty rad skateboard, though, by the way. I really need to get myself a new skateboard. I met a guy named Old Texas Skateboarder when we were at that event.
Huh?
A guy named... Huh? Remember that dude that came up to me and he's like, hey, Greg. And I was like, you're Old Texas Skateboarder because I've seen videos of him.
At the video thing.
That concert.
How do you say it? Hey, pasta. My oregano.
My oregano.
Stupid. It's hey baby, ¿qué pasó? And Greg was like, hey,
the dude who was just
oregano.
on the show on the Drinkin' Bros show the other day. We went and saw the show. It was pretty fun.
But he came up to you and said, hey, Greg.
He's like, hey, dude. And I was like, you're this guy, right? And I'm like, he's making my mind get back into skateboarding. So I think I'm going to buy some skateboards. But it's pretty rad. It's a pretty rad board. We'll hang it up right over there.
DJ said his arrived today.
Nice. You got one too? There was only 100 of these made.
Hasn't gotten his yet.
There was only 100 of them made. So if you got one, it's fucking rad.
Whee.
Skateboards have changed a lot since I was a kid. Not even a kid.
Mine were like half that size.
Since I was a young adult. When did I have to quit skateboarding? I had to quit because I knocked myself out and then I separated.
It was right before we started dating, so it must have been like 27.
No, you were the impetus for me stopping.
No. When you wanted to start skateboarding again, I was like, I don't have time for you to be in a hospital, and
I was getting into like corporate life.
You were, and things were starting to hurt, and they hurt way more now. But
so leave that right there.
I think you were probably like 27, 28 because it was right. I was
right
dating.
there. Yeah. So.
And I had to pull seriously, dude.
Fucking dope.
You didn't learn your lesson when you had a concussion.
That's awesome. I'll send up some pictures too. Yeah, absolutely.
Jacob says his arrives on Friday. Wow, nice. A lot of you guys ordered it, huh?
Well, very specifics. Plastic banana boards. We've got 2 plastic banana boards downstairs.
What's that?
Or one plastic. I got you one banana board.
What are you talking about?
Those little plastic ones.
The pink one?
Yeah. One of them.
One.
Or you have 2 of them.
One, and that one's an exact replica of the one I had at
penny board.
Youngster.
It's a penny board.
Yeah.
The brand.
It's called a death board now if I write it.
Yeah, we let the kids, the next door neighbor kids.
I'm like, if I crash on that thing, I'll never be the same ever again.
So awesome. You
That's
ready to get
funny.
in
Bill
some?
says
some
most
action?
things have changed since you were a kid.
Yeah. Oh fuck yeah. Well, I've got all my other shit's hanging up on a wall over here. Good though. Would you disown your kid after they became a millionaire if you found out what they were doing, honey?
I don't think I'd ever
What would
disown
be
my kid.
disown? What would qualify as disown?
I think I would be disappointed, but I don't know that I'd disown a kid unless they were like
What if
out
they're
being-
a porn star or something?
no, definitely. I mean,
Nowadays.
it's a brave new world with porn. Like
Brave new
everybody does it.
world.
Everybody does it.
This girl says,
I just read this whole article about Denise Charlie
Oh,
Sheen's
she had,
ex-wife.
but she had her daughter.
No, she went with her daughter. It's her daughter's OnlyFans site. They both have their own. And she did a co-op with her daughter
That's
on.
fucked up.
But then I read the article.
Were
where
they
the
inserting things, or
No,
were they
well,
just
I
like
read the
showing
article where
like?
the daughter's like, I'm a sex worker, but I don't have live sex.
Is this
and
Charlie
I don't,
Sheen's daughter?
I don't like. She doesn't do anything. I was like,
She's got that fucking snake venom blood.
she was
in her.
like, I call myself a sex
Dragon
worker,
blood.
but I don't have sex on camera. And I'm like, well, then you're not a sex
You're just
worker.
what do you call it when
I'm
you just
wondering
show your shit? What's that? What there's a term for that where you just show off like what you're doing.
Flashing, or
Not a voyeur. No, a voyeur's watching something where you're just like
she's just putting on a show.
exhibitionist. She's an exhibitionist.
But
She just likes to show her shit and make money. Is that?
well, Denise Richards charges $25 a month. I'm like, what is Denise Richards is 52 years old.
There's way hotter girls out there.
What is she doing to get 20? Hi, boys.
Every girl that you see in like
Sometimes I just want to go pay for
Anywhere-
like a month so that I can see what it
If you
is
s- if,
because
like-
I want to know what Denise Richards is doing on OnlyFans.
if you're on an algorithm, if you're not your algorithm, if you're just on Instagram and you click on like a hot girl's picture,
Okay.
like it just shows up in your.
I don't
in
have
your-
hot girls. I have cute dogs.
No, there's still going to be some, no matter what.
No.
It's gonna
You can look at my feed.
get your phone. Let me see your phone.
Okay, hold on.
No matter what, there's going to be some rando hot chick in there because that's just how it is, right? So you go. Let me see. Give me-
Wait, I'm it's my phone.
They're gonna
Wait.
have a fucking. They're gonna have a bio link in there that's gonna go
Does
to.
that look like any hot girls?
Let
It
me see it.
literally
Give me-
has
give me-
wait. It has fake stuff,
Oh, I'm not saying it
dance
doesn't.
stuff, puppies, food, more dance stuff, more puppies. Hot dude doing a pole dance. Fuck yes, Friday.
Click on that hot dude.
I already did
doing a
before.
po-
He's gorgeous and
and he's probably got an OnlyFans.
oh,
It's probably gay as shit.
and then there's a dog in a lion
Let me see your
hat
phone.
eating broccoli.
Let me see.
I don't have any. There's no sexy on mine. Don't
Lord.
get it so that there is.
All right. This chick right here. I didn't touch anything. This chick
What chick?
right here. This purple haired chick. Let's go to hers. Oh, that's Kelly Osbourne. And she's probably got
See,
some porn.
there's nobody. It's weird that Kelly Osbourne. They must have heard her on my TV the other day. And
You literally have the most boring feed ever.
it's food.
Oh, you've
and
got
puppies.
naked dudes or like
No, I
bodybuilder dudes all over
Oh
this thing.
no, I have that fireman one that I told you that I was like, I don't know
Dear
where these
God.
firemen on, but I want to build a house
Yours
there.
is literally the
Burn it
polar
down.
opposite of mine.
I want to build a house wherever those guys set it on fire
That's
and
all
have
it
them
is.
come
You
rescue
just got
me.
the polar opposite of mine. Hang
No,
on a
no.
second.
I
Let's
have
look
food
at
and
Whitney
puppies.
Love. Whitney Love.
Stop clicking
Whitney-
on
I
shit
didn't
because
click
I'm
on
gonna
anything.
get more stuff
Whitney
like that. You
Lynn.
perv.
She's got
Give,
a link tree.
give, puff. Gregory, give me
No,
my
she's
motherfucking
not.
phone.
She doesn't have one of those. She doesn't have an
Give me
OS.
my phone.
Hang on. She's
turn it up on my
showing how to people how to do.
Hammer that like button. Yes, Reed, please.
Smash that.
He has to hide the hot girls.
I think she does.
Reed said he's in her feed.
She's just got all the dudes.
Can I please
You look
have
at
that?
a lot of dudes.
No, I don't.
Jesus Christ,
I
half
looked,
of them are naked.
I looked at a hot set of firemen, and maybe that brought up that. Remember, that
Are
was
you
the day.
blushing?
No,
You're
that
blushing.
was the day that I
You're
said.
totally blushing.
I said,
You don't want to see mine.
I don't want to see yours. I've seen yours by accident. I'm like, you're such a fucking perv, dude. And you're like,
Well-
it's not me. I'm like, go cry to somebody who'll believe you because I don't believe you.
We all have.
What hot dudes are you talking about?
You just got like random to scroll through. None of them have fucking shirts on. They all have like a 1% body fat. They're all dead now because of COVID, but
I don't even know
whatever.
what you're talking about. I'm still looking for it. How far down did you go to find that bad boy?
Find what?
Oh, hello.
I just see.
I've
Fuck
never
you.
seen him before. Thank you for finding him.
Give her
Gregory.
a phone, Angie said.
But then they have a dessert with right.
We don't
next to
have
him.
any. There's no. So the thing between Beth and I also is like we don't have like she knows my password to my phone.
Yeah.
She can get in
I just put
anything.
myself in the
She can. I can get in her phone. There's never any.
But right
secrets
next to the hot dude, there's this
we
delicious
just respect
dessert.
each other. That
There's
like,
a
your
delicious
shit's your-
dessert for caramel apples. See,
Okay.
I'm more likely to look at that than I am the hot dude. I'm not gonna lie.
Reed said that's pics of him, and he's not gay.
Tattooed boys.
You ready?
Yeah.
I'm a self-made millionaire at 26. My parents disowned me over my career. He was excommunicated. A California OnlyFans influencer claims her parents disowned her over her risque career choice, despite the fact that it reportedly made her a millionaire at age 26. So here's millionaire girl. There's millionaire girl. She's pretty hot, but she's pretty basic. She does the, what do you call it? Comic-Con
He's a picture of him and he's
cosplay
not gay.
girl or
Yeah.
something kind of thing. I did look, I
coming
went
up
out
on
and I
mine.
found her because there were links right there. And I was like, there's also some other pictures. You want to look at the pictures real quick? Look,
Is she
there's some other
Asian?
pictures. She's Asian. There's one.
She's not a skinny Asian.
No, she's thick.
She's not. I mean,
She's
I'm
probably
not
also
saying
like
she's.
4'2".
I'm not saying she's like, but she definitely has
Right.
some cha-chas, man.
Yeah, she's got some Tigo bitties. She's not. Yeah, she's got
She's
some
cute.
hips.
She's cute
So, would you?
because the hips don't lie.
What
I wouldn't.
you already said this?
I wouldn't disown my kid.
Would you be disappointed?
I
Would you
might
tell
say.
them?
I think I would probably. I hope I would be the. Well, we'll never know.
This is
'cause I'm
one
never
step
having
away
kids,
from doing
but
porn.
I listen.
She boasts.
You have to do what you want to in life, and then you have to live with the consequences.
She posts some
That's what I'm gonna
X-rated
tell
pictures
her.
on OF, and she has nearly 500,000 Instagram
Go,
followers.
girl. I'm going to tell her there's going to be consequences. Good luck trying to get a real job in the world someday. But if she's a millionaire, fuck
She's-
it, who cares?
Well, a couple $1 million only lasts so long.
Well, if she's smart, it'll last way long.
Yeah.
If she's investing
She's-
it properly.
Asian.
So I don't think I would I would probably be a little disappointed, but there's
Those
no way I'd
thighs,
cut my
though,
kid off.
right? Bill, I'm telling you.
What?
Bill said, "Oof, those thighs, though."
Is that a good ooh?
Oh no, those brows. Those
Oh.
brows. Sorry.
They're not that bad.
Yeah, they're not that
She doesn't
bad.
have low brows.
I think the
Seen
thick
some.
brows are coming back. I think that's the thing versus the penciled in ones.
Yeah, I've never had penciled in
But
ones.
you had them pretty thin
Nope,
one time.
I
You
did it
did too
by
on
a
accident.
mistake. I've never.
You were like, "Oh my god, I can't go up public."
How am I going to draw that bitch back in? And I didn't. I just put a lot of hair growth stuff
Do
on
you
it.
know that the fucking Bigfoot is real? Can
Would
I have
you
the clicker?
Would you just stone your child?
No, because I can I have the click
Because they're going to be upset with her until they're like at a point where
This
they
is
need
the
money.
thing. All
They're gonna
right.
Be like, oh.
So it all depends. How many kids do you have? Right.
What
And
does
the
that make a
important
difference for?
piece of this is that Beth and I have none. Right. And I was literally thinking about this. How about this? In our circumstance, if she was a niece or a nephew, right? Could I do that? No. All of our shit's going to our nieces and nephews at some point anyway, right? Or a dog fucking.
I have even less skin in the game if it's a niece and nephew, other than I'd want them to be careful
Right.
and think about what they're
But
doing.
I absolutely wouldn't want to piss anybody off because you die. I'm on my own for the next fucking however many years. I need somebody to take care of my ass when I'm like geriatric stage, like
It's called nurses.
80. No, I know,
pay for that
but
So yeah, I don't think I could ever disown a kid.
nor would I want to.
Bill said we are all Beth's children. Yes, they are.
The children of Beth.
They are my children.
I gotta find the Bigfoot video. There's a new Bigfoot video.
If you don't have it, I have it.
I have it right here. Oh, you have it? Oh no, that's what we were gonna do. Here you go.
No. Well, that wasn't what we were
I'll
going
tell
to do.
the story. You've got the video.
Okay, hold on.
Here you go. It's clicked in all the way, honey. Here you go.
You gotta give me a second.
Bigfoot is real. So moving on from
Excommunicado children.
excommunicado to now. This
Hold
one is
on.
actually
What is this
really
thing doing?
good. Are you on the TMZ site?
Yeah, it's just doing something that didn't look like that earlier. So just give
Well,
me a
that's
second. There it is, right
Jada
there.
Pinkett Smith.
All right. So how
Okay,
do I
hang on a
get rid
second.
of this?
What?
Trying to get rid of this side now.
Click on it. There's going to be a little arrow in the corner and it'll make it go
Ah.
full screen.
Let's see. Now there we go. Okay.
It'll make it go full screen.
Nope, it did, and then it went back. That's full screen, right? And then I click it.
Okay, so slide down.
That's what she said.
Do you see the video?
I do.
Do you see a little thing in the corner that says go full screen?
I got it, bitch.
Is it full screen?
Yes.
All right. Can you share it?
Wait, it's a commercial right now. Hold on.
Holy fuck.
I'm not my fault. It's a commercial.
This is not an extra small. It's just sliding up. It's just sliding up.
Okay. What the hell?
All right. I'm going to do it. Give me the thing back.
Hold on.
Because my wife doesn't know how to use. We've only done 338 of these.
Stop talking and turn it on, bitch.
Well, there we go. This is Bigfoot.
You want me to rewind it?
Yep, rewind it. The cool thing, it'll zoom in.
Okay, there we go.
So this is fucking Bigfoot. Like, this is different. It sits down and blends in with the bushes. Do you think
he's taking a poop?
No, he's sitting down because he knows he's being watched. There's a helicopter flying by, right?
He looks like he's yelling
and
at
there's people in the, if you listen to the audio, they're like, oh my God, what the heck? See, watch. See his face? Turns. This is fucking dope as shit. This is the clearest video since like potato phones ever came out. He sits down, watch, and he'll scrunch down.
He turns around.
And he's still looking. You can still see his face.
Yeah. Would have been really funny if he would have waved.
Harry and the Henderson style.
Yeah, but then he turns around and it's like he's
he's still there. He's still looking.
I know, but he did this, and I was wondering if like maybe he had a family. He was like, "Get down," but more it was like, "Wah!" That's his get down voice.
Pretty crazy.
This
video, it says this is on TMZ, but it's all over the internet now. This is literally the clearest video you've seen because it's so far up. And we watched another one on what's that one caught on camera? One
Paranormal caught on camera.
And there was one way up on the mountain. Yeah. Those guys hiked all the way up there,
and he looked big from where they were at. And then the other they had a guy stay, and they filmed a normal. He was tiny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I see a lot of videos again.
Sasquatch fans,
like, and they throw rocks at people, like,
they knock.
But here's what I have a question. So if there's so many, there are shows specific to people trying to find them in woods where they've been
literally
where they've been sighted. How come they never find them then?
You just found one. I just showed you.
I don't know if I believe it.
As they were chugging along. Okay, so it says, check out this clip that's making, it was on a train.
They're on a train?
This is what, it was Durango to Silverton.
Durango, Colorado?
Yeah, Durango to Silverton. Train ride from Durango to Silverton, cutting through the San Juan National Forest. This is that one that my aunt and uncle were telling us we could do that trip to Durango. It goes all the way south.
Right.
Right. As they were chugging along, it seems as a group of passengers noticed what they believed to be Biggie. I've never heard that one. Walking along the side of the mountain, they were passing and they caught him. Watch, as we just saw. During the same instance, a separate passenger snapped a still image, although it's unclear if it's the same Bigfoot that's on video here or a completely different one. They got a different video. We'll say this, it's definitely one of the better purported sightings. Absolutely. Go out, pull it up yourselves.
It is cool.
Clear video. I love this shit.
He just is so like, the only question I had is he was so put together and he's a wild animal though.
He's not a wild, why is he a wild animal?
He's part of they think they're part of the like primate, but he's more animal than he is.
Could be one step down from us. You ever met Reed? Reed's just a bald one of him. Just super bald, super white. You ever met a whiter guy that lives in Florida? He's like an albino
Brian's
version.
Pretty close though.
He's what do they call him? A hairless. He's like a hairless Bigfoot.
He's like what they don't call the blonde ones Bigfoot though. They call
albino hairless Bigfoots.
No, what are the ones they call in the mountains? They're in the Mummy.
Oh, alpacas. No.
That's a totally different animal.
Yeah.
Yetis.
Yeah. Yetis. He's like they still have hair. Yeti. But he still has
like
hair.
A bald Yeti.
It's like a bald monkey, like I said.
He's a hairless Yeti.
I've only seen one bald monkey in my life, and it was the San Diego Zoo. And when you see that bald monkey, it'll change you. You've never seen a bald monkey, and I've only seen one. And that little bitch looked like it needed a diaper.
I've seen a spotless giraffe.
Ding dong, flinging all over the place.
Well, you can see all their ding dongs flinging
all over the place. It literally looks like a little Popeye running around.
Why was he bald?
because he had like alopecia or something or whatever it is.
That happens to animals?
Wherever you whatever it is where you lose your hair. I don't know.
Hi, my friend.
What's up, Davey?
It is alopecia is where you lose your hair. That's what
Jada
Pinkett, that chick
Smith has.
Jada Pinkett Smith says she has. However, she has a full head of blonde hair again. So I think she just burned her hair all off by accident. She had to shave her fucking head.
Because she's a cunt. We got a story about that in a little bit.
Bill said Reed, aka South Beach Yeti.
Fuck yes. Reed. We need t-shirt or not Bill. We need South Beach Yeti t-shirts.
Are you gonna put Reed's face on it?
Oh, it's got to be some combination of like
Reed and a Yeti
in an American flag diaper and a hard AF in his hand.
That is scary.
Come on.
I don't care who you are. I'm not saying that's scary because
like,
that's Reed.
Harry
that's
and Henderson's
scary
face.
to do that to a dude.
Come on.
That's funny. I'm a giant of a man, Reed says.
I know. We know this. Britney Spears got busted for driving, but she wasn't drunk. She just didn't have a license or anything to go along with it. Britney Spears got busted on the road last month, receiving a slap on the wrist for driving without some crucial docs. Who said it was a good idea for Britney Spears to be driving?
Mm-hmm. Somebody said.
Another picture came out. Evidently, she posted and she had another cut on her thumb. And then she deleted it. But, you know, everybody's
just going to think it's because of knives now. She could have got that doing anything.
Oh, no. She had a big ass bandage around her thumb. She cut it with a knife.
She might have tried to be cutting.
Have you seen all the fucking
vegetables?
You aren't on social media too enough.
I'm on it, but I don't.
Have you seen all the extra videos about her? Like there's so many good ones
that people have made
doing with the knife
or she's done them herself.
They're amazing. The pop star was pulled over on September 10th. This is like 30 days ago. One violation was for driving without a valid license. She's driving, by the way, like a $200,000 Mercedes.
Interesting. What'd she do to get pulled over? Speed?
Doesn't say. And she didn't have proof of insurance, which you're
on your phone now. Why didn't she get it on her phone?
You're kind of self-insured at that point anyway.
She is, but it's still.
You know what I mean? Like if you have $50 million in the bank.
Do you have something showing that you're self-insured? I don't know the rules behind that. I know there's something you have to have.
I remember there was.
But I feel like if you know it's Britney Spears, you're gonna be like, oh,
she'd had some really rich people and some
self-insure
that self-insure for certain things, like your auto insurance or stuff like that. Because it's like, what's your insurance going to be? Oh, we're going to offer you a million policy. Like you're worth $100 million.
That's not going to do anything. They go more with like Chubb, where they get like the multi-million-dollar policy.
But still, what's a life worth? Evidently, it's not worth over like $5 million in many cases.
So
law enforcement.
Okay. Yes.
Sources tell TMZ Britney was first. Oh, there it is. Speeding 61 and a 40. That's easy in a super high-end car. Right. She owes $1,140.
That's
so
like
I'm just saying,
change.
Brittany.
Does she have a license?
That's kind of like, no, she doesn't.
Does she have a license? Didn't have it, or she doesn't have one at all?
It was suspended.
Oh.
Because she probably just never renewed the fucking license.
She probably got a parking ticket somewhere and never paid it. And that's what got her license suspended.
How do you get a parking ticket as a rich person?
You park in the wrong spot. You throw it on the floor.
Don't your people take care of that?
The same way people don't pay, like normal people don't pay their parking tickets because they just throw them on the floor. They're like, whatevs. And then the next thing you know, you have 15 and they're putting a boot on your car and suspending your license.
And you're that rich, you're like, car's gone. Did you know in Dubai?
No.
If you declare bankruptcy in Dubai, you go to prison.
Interesting.
In Dubai. So those super rich motherfuckers, they're oftentimes abandoned like supercars all over the city.
Why?
Because everybody drives a supercar there because you're like
billionaires.
You're like, if you're not like one of the down and out kind of people there, you're a millionaire.
Okay.
And like that's no matter what.
A millionaire or a billionaire?
Millionaire probably. Right? Like, but multi-millionaire. You get like your everyday car is a fucking Porsche, this, that, and whatever.
A G-Wagon?
G-Wagons are everywhere, right? So they auction off cars there on a monthly basis, and they're all supercars.
Why do they? What?
Because the people that declare bankruptcy have to either you go into prison or you're getting out of the country.
Oh.
Right? Until
that many people declare bankruptcy?
happens. You overspend. Overspending is still overspending, right?
Okay. We were talking about that today.
So,
Because that guy that won $2 billion from the lotto a couple months ago, I guess he's going around buying multi-million-dollar properties in California right now.
Yep, buy it all up.
In California, though?
Oh fuck, we got a Powerball downstairs.
Use your words. It's tomorrow, I think.
No, it was Monday.
Was it Monday? I don't know.
It's for Monday. We could be billionaires.
Well, they were laughing.
I don't think we are. I think it already went to 1.7 million.
Because they were talking about somebody went to Vegas. They're like, how's your trip? Because obviously I didn't win big, like AVPs and shit in there. And I go, well, all I know is Greg got a Powerball and he never gets a Powerball. So if we win, bye, I'm not here tomorrow.
You'll never hear from me again. You'll hear from me on this. Be like, this is paid off and that's paid off.
And then I'm not going to care what comes out of my mouth.
I'm going to start wearing a mask so nobody knows what I actually look like.
It's too late for that shit, bitch.
Is it?
Yeah, that ship has sailed.
We'll have to get a different feed.
You're going to have to get different everything because everybody knows who you are.
Well.
And
security.
You yell, come back to everyone so everybody knows where we fucking live. You didn't think that out, did you?
Nope. Tell us about Jada Pinkett Smith and Will Smith being divorced.
They're not divorced, but
they're separated.
They're
retarded.
They're so bizarre, dude. Like, I'm like, wait, what?
Would you hang out with somebody for 7 years?
No. Well, here's the thing, though. A lot of people, when I was a rep on the phone, a lot of couples did do that. I mean, we know people that do that now.
Who? Name one.
He's a BCCR.
No, that's very specifically one
BRCC.
person.
Right.
But he's got a different relationship going on.
But that's what a lot of people, like I've talked to, when I was on the phone, I'm like, why, if you guys have been separated this long, why haven't you gotten divorced? He's like, we just haven't gotten around to it. And I'm like, oh, I mean, you sound like.
No, he doesn't want to because he wants to make sure his kids are taken care of.
Okay.
Which makes sense. And then there's other reasons. But if you don't, I mean, if you're both multi-millionaires.
Yeah.
Like like Jada Pinkett Smith.
Are they still multimillionaires? Because I haven't seen them in shit in forever.
Man, those guys are worth tens of
Why is it
50s or whatever of millions of dollars, right? Millions of people.
Millions of people?
But no, remember she went through the whole red table shit and dragged his ass, made him cry and all that shit on YouTube. It was YouTube's Red Table. She had her own show where she came out. You don't remember seeing this?
Do you think he's cuckold? What do you call it? Like
he's a cuck? Yes.
No, like what is it?
He's
like
a cuckold.
Yeah.
A cuck.
Because what's 100%. The point of staying with her for 7 years and then making her make you do stuff like that?
She's a controlling fucking.
And he lets her. That's not him, dude.
Oh yeah. It just makes him look. You want to know what's funny? Worse.
It's gone off TMZ now.
No, it's not.
It is.
No, it's not.
It was right there between the two Hawkeyes and the girl that got found guilty.
You want me to pull the story up? I got the story. I got the fucking story.
Now it's all fucking Taylor Swift everywhere. I'm like, nobody likes Taylor Swift.
Cares
Move
about
on.
Taylor Swift.
Jada
Pinkett Smith. Will and I are separated, have been for 7 years. Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith have been separated for 7 years, something the missus is now revealing in a new memoir.
She's got a memoir and she's on the Today Show.
She's a fucking douchebag.
She is.
Jada made the revelation Wednesday in a couple of different interviews, one with People Mag and the other with Today. In both, she admits that she and Will have been leading separate lives since 2016.
But here's the crazy thing. So she talks about all that, and she says the reason why they don't get a divorce is she's committed.
Yellow dart.
She's committed to doing whatever it takes, as long as they don't.
She's a fucking cunt, right?
Well, remember,
she also says that they were separated when Will Smith slapped Chris Rock at the Oscars,
and also
obviously putting their relationship dynamic, which had long been the subject of rumors and speculation, into the spotlight anew. By the way, she was shocked by the violent moment, now saying she thought the whole thing was a skit at first. She's so full of shit.
Yeah.
That little bald alopecia bitch needs to fall off the planet.
Alopecia. She burned her hair and they shaved it off.
Oh, that too. Alopecia. Did you hear that?
If she has alopecia, she wouldn't have a full head of hair again.
I just came up with a new word.
Alopecia bitch?
Alopecia.
Yeah, it doesn't come up for me anymore. That's crazy.
Yeah. So, what do you believe?
I believe she's batshit crazy. I believe he's batshit crazy, and they deserve each other.
The fact that he went on that show and cried while she told him that she was fucking another dude.
Yeah, but that he knew.
But he's not innocent. He's been fucking also. I think he's hooked up with like Scarlett Johansson.
Oh,
like,
really?
Like there's all sorts of rumor fucking mill bullshit for him too. Like, yeah.
I just don't get it.
But he just got emasculated like a motherfucker on that show.
He still lets her though. If she's going out talking about this,
then their kids are all fucking retarded. And he's not sitting by her side
going, because there literally was a statement in the article that said something about, give me your, I can't fucking find it.
What statement?
Well, it's a statement where she talks like she's dedicated to the marriage, and so she's doing what she has to do to make sure the marriage lasts.
Those are the Cliff's notes. Yeah, she's full of shit. There's no marriage left.
You already had an affair. I mean,
Margot Robbie, that's the one I was thinking.
Oh, well, they were in that movie together a while back.
Yeah.
Oh, they've been in a few movies together because they were also in
I take that back.
Marvel
not ScarJo.
Not Marvel.
Margot Robbie. No, they were like, it all came out. They were hanging out. So I don't know. How do you feel about I don't know.
Use words.
How do you feel about Skittles?
I love Skittles.
Well, can't get them in California anymore.
Why?
Because they banned them.
¿Por qué?
Because Gavin Newsom's a cunt.
We already knew that.
Just gotta find the fucking story real quick. Did I lose the goddamn story? So nonetheless, Gavin Newsom has banned.
Did you find it?
I'm still looking.
Skittle ban.
There it is. I got it. Right here. Mario Lopez, this is on TMZ as well, fumes over California's new Skittle ban. There's bigger fish to fry. I don't really give a shit about all that because it's him. But Skittles.
Well, now they're saying they're not banning Skittles.
Oh, well, bullshit. They also essentially the law requires companies selling food in the state to remove certain additives, which California now deems harmful. One of the big ticket chemicals being targeted is red dye number 3. We've all known about red dye number 3 since we were children, you dumb motherfuckers. We know what we're getting into when we buy a bag of Skittles or we buy M&Ms or what are the Twizzlers? Yeah. All of that shit.
Well, they're also delicious. I love sweets.
Yeah. So fuck off with your whatever. It's now been advertised, or it's not how it's been advertised. Many are falsely peddling that the new law is an outright ban of Skittles. It seems that ML got ticked off over.
Well, there's more things. So
he writes. Oh, you go ahead.
It's the prohibited. Red
dye number 3
will prohibit the manufacture, sales, or distribution of brominated vegetable oil, potassium bromate, propylparaben, and red dye 3.
Yeah, they can fuck off. I want my red dye. It's just like I want my MSG.
And those four chemicals are used in as many as 12,000 food products.
It's the same reason you're not going to be able to.
Why is food dye number 3 so bad for you if people have been eating
red dye number 3?
Yeah,
it's
for years.
Supposed to be carcinogenic. Everything you look on every package will say that they're like the battery, or you look at your cell phone.
Yeah,
it probably says, well, it could cause radiation per California ordinance.
Do we have? I know
California's a pile of shit.
Red dye number 3.
Oh, I'm sure.
Well, I guess
they probably killed 3 mice, just like when they tested the COVID vaccine. They literally tested on 2 or 3 mice, and it was okay.
So what happens if you buy this contraband now? You go from California, go to Nevada,
you go to Arizona,
you go to Nevada and you buy like cases of Skittles because you love them, and then you're like, and now I'm going to be a Skittle dealer.
You're a Skittle dealer.
I'm a Skittles dealer, bitch. And now you become rich because you can charge $10 a bag. You'd be like,
what if the colors of your wedding are red and white? And you're like, I need to have them red Skittles or
they don't
red M&Ms.
Yeah,
you wanted red M&Ms.
I wanted certain colors of red M&Ms. I wanted. I don't.
It's all good.
So, but they're saying that they didn't ban Skittles so much as they banned those 4 ingredients. Okay, well,
I'm just saying.
You can't tell me what to eat.
California is so fucked up anyway.
My body.
Like, that's what you're worried about. Like, you can literally take shits in San Francisco. Like, anywhere you want. You can just take a shit. There's no law against it. You can steal under $1,000 from anywhere. Another video just came out of a fucking 7-Eleven in like LA or somewhere getting completely robbed of everything, right?
People choose to live there.
Ransacked. There's nothing's going to happen, but you can't buy a pack of fucking
Well, and
Skittles,
it's funny how they're like,
idiots.
it's my body, I can do what I want, and certain
you can cut your dick off there too.
On certain aspects.
You can cut your dick off.
You can. It's my body. I need to be able to do what I want in certain aspects. And they're like, yeah, she's right. He's right.
But no
right.
Diet Coke.
But no red dye number 3.
Red dye.
We're going against that.
Yeah.
Seems a bit backwards. But hey, I don't make the rules. I just don't abide by them. Dude, seriously, I don't buy that many Skittles. But what happens when when you tell me I can't have something?
Like, we're just gonna go buy a case of fucking Skittles and start throwing them at the camera.
I'm start shipping them to all my friends that still live in California.
I'm like, actually start doing that.
I gotcha.
And I only know a few people that live there. Jess is gonna have like
I don't know
7,000 pounds. She's gonna have a pallet of Skittles just show up at her house from Texas.
Merry Christmas.
But we'll have to rewrap all of the boxes because
they can't go through the box.
I can't say Skittles on them.
No, you wrap it in brown paper bag.
Okay.
You put a label on it. You make it super packed so they can't go all over the place.
So we'll have to throw those little popcorn things in there to make it super duper anti. Yeah. I'm all about that. Fuck that.
Let's do that shit, babe.
Let's do it. Jess, you're gonna have some fucking Skittles coming your way. Everybody that has Jess's she's not even on here right now. Anybody that has Jess's address, start sending Skittles. She's gonna eat them. She can sell them on the black market. Have you ever heard of?
No, but I want to.
Bobo.
I want to.
Bobo. This is a new one, y'all. This is the new one.
Look at you sounding like a Texan. Y'all.
This is a new one. Young people are now getting Bobo instead of FOMO. You know what FOMO is?
Fear of missing out. I do have that in real life, though.
Well, I do too. Like, I mean, everybody wants to be kind of.
I had it really bad as a kid. I didn't want to ever be sick because I didn't want to miss anything.
Yeah, like school or something like that. I'm different now as an adult.
You know,
like,
entertainment.
You know, you don't want to miss out on something cool that's going on, right? That's why I got a skateboard. But that wasn't why. I just happened to see that come up, and I was like, fuck, there's a new skateboard. Let's get that. You may have heard of FOMO, fear of missing out, but there's a new psychological buzzword you have for you. You got to come to grips with. FOMO. The word, jumped. FOMO is a term introduced in 2004 to describe the feeling you may have when you think things, there's something rather better going on that you're missing out on. Like basically you're like, I should be doing this, I should be doing that. The word even earned its own place in the Oxford Dictionary. And now says, while FOMO usually applies to your social life, the more recently coined FOBO, F-O-B-O, is seen in workplaces and seems to be picked up in pace. So what does it stand for? The fear of becoming obsolete. And I think this can happen to a lot of people for a lot of different reasons. The term is used to describe the concerns you may have about your role becoming obsolete, possibly through the introduction of new technologies such as AI. According to a new survey by Gallup, fucking pop up, fuck you. 22% of U.S. workers now say that they are worried about technology, or worried that technology will make their job obsolete, which is up a whopping 7% from 2021. Until this year, Gallup explained the figure 7 percentage points. It depends on if it's like
7 points, not
7 points. So I mean, theoretically, that's 7.
Well, that's 7 points up, so it could have gone from 20 to 27%, but not 7%. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. There you go. The large jump in recent months has mainly come from those who have been through higher education, where the percentage of worried workers has risen from 8% to 20%. So like we're upper educated people. We've done it ourselves. Like you go from like high school to master's degree. That's a big deal. Right? That's in that. But now you have AI.
You don't even need to go to school anymore. I'll give you everything.
You can do everything online. You can self-teach yourself, or you can be self-taught in everything.
I need to do that for some stuff I want to do.
It appears that the fears aren't unfounded, as Goldman Sachs last month estimated that Generative AI could expose the equivalent of 300 million full-time jobs into automation.
I am so glad I'm
insane.
close to retirement age.
Same.
Now, if we could just get somebody in the White House that would let my 401k grow again, that would be great.
I don't think he's going to do it. So the idea comes like this: the fear of becoming obsolete.
Yeah, nobody needs you anymore.
Hands-on things.
Yeah.
Tactile shit.
Yeah.
Going back to skilled trades.
Yeah.
You have to have that.
Yeah.
You cannot
I saw a sign today
outsource
that was
that.
looking for plumbers and apprentices. I was like, dang, somebody
My
better take that
nephew,
job.
anybody
Good
that,
money.
if you have a
And it's
kid,
good money.
dude, it's only going to go up.
So are things like engineering, architecture
Dude, all of those things
can be done now by AI? That's
Yeah.
what I was saying. Are those examples of...
but you're going to have, but you're still going to have two pieces to
Does
that.
that mean all my Legos are going to start being built by AI now?
No, because that's a tactile thing that you want to do. That's a hobby.
No. I meant the pieces.
They already are probably. They're die cast. They're all made by.
But somebody has to design them and figure out all those. Remember, we had the conversation about like,
No,
how does your brain have to work that you
I
can
could.
take?
You could literally put that like the whatever Iron Man into a CAD. It'll design it. Well, now it'll design that dude and be like, "Da-da-da-da-da." It's not going to take anything, right?
It'll give you all
But-
the pieces you need to.
Yeah, it'll create all the pieces and be like, I want 200 pieces made of that guy, that Iron Man up there, right? And it'll know how to design it and break it down.
Okay, so it does do this.
Or a transformer version or anything like that. It can do all that. But what it can't do is come in and diagnose something in your house. I've been working on stuff like this for a long time with like using camera phones and doing different things for work. And it can't diagnose something. It's not there. But CAD design or different drawings or different things like that. Yeah, absolutely. Architectural designs. Yeah. But you don't know, it doesn't have a humanistic view for a while, meaning the comfort level. If you're designing a hospital like TJ does,
right?
Where he's that's what he does for a living. He designs, he's
But
an
couldn't you
architecture.
just tell it what you wanted it to do so that it would incorporate those characteristics?
Eventually, they're going to work.
Because if it's designing, remember all the pictures it did of humans? Somebody had to tell it, you need to give them eyelashes, eyebrows, you need to show them happy, sad.
Only have to do it once or twice or 10 times or 50 times
right.
Or you take a picture of somebody and you say, this is a sad person.
Right.
And now you got somebody with a tear coming down their eye and they're emotional.
Sorry.
And then it starts to recognize that. It's the same thing I do for work or my teams do for work when they say, hey, go find solar panels in somebody's house. Same logic.
Right. It starts to,
But tactile jobs, meaning skilled trades.
Blue trade, like blue collar.
It doesn't even have to be.
Right? Like, isn't that?
Dude.
But they consider those blue
collar
collar jobs, but they're high paying skilled jobs.
Right. It's different because like my plumbing in my house.
Because I won't even need an
different.
investment guy pretty soon.
No.
Well, not that I would trust AO with my money, but I don't really trust anybody
not?
with my money.
Get your kids into trades. I swear to God. They will make, my nephew started and he went through a 4-year apprenticeship, got out. He's in New Hampshire. As soon as he's done he got his journeyman. And I think, I don't know the exact ones. He's an electrician. I think he's a journeyman now where he got his certification and all that, making $100,000 a year.
So,
I'm 40.
Space
he's 27.
Space did say it's still way too early in AI to be able to prompt it to the point of being able to extremely specific tasks.
But for designs and stuff like that,
Yeah.
you could do that.
Yeah. For generic stuff.
For like coming into your house and like doing something, that's not going to happen.
Right.
But to design the house,
The exterior and
then
walls.
go out and look at 3D.
So here's the crazy thing.
Go out
So
and look at 3D printed homes. We're working on those.
It's funny because
Not
AI
me.
is
We're
in
working on how do we
everything.
insure them?
I have a sleep app, right? That I sleep with it. I don't know why lately it's like scoring my sleep 36%. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? I think it's picking up your snoring.
I don't snore. Anyway, go on.
Bro. But it now has AI to tell me, to give me I can ask it like, what's the best position for me to sleep in to get the most sound sleep? And it'll off my data will say, based off your data on your back. Yeah. And then there was something there. It has all these different options. I'm like, you don't know me, bitch.
It does. Because it can hear you. If you've got that, there's all you have to do is there's ways it can track.
I got it on my, because
if
I
it's
sleep with my watch
tracking
on.
your heart rates and different things like that.
And I sleep with my watch on so that it will track my heart rate.
Get ready, man.
Well, I like because Reed said robot won't hurt man. I'm like, have you not seen Terminator?
It's programmed in to
have you
not
seen
hurt
Terminator?
man.
That's what they said when they made Terminator.
What's your feel good?
I thought of one finally.
Okay, what is
it? Was today. I'll be honest, guys. Today was a hard day for me to find. Not because I'm in a bad mood, but I was
There's
like,
a lot of fucking bad shit happening.
I don't like any of this stuff. Monday, I had a happy hour with all my high school girlfriends.
Well, that's right.
And it was so much fun. And it's funny because I'm a homebody, right? Like I really like to be home and relaxed.
Mm-hmm.
I was even telling you at like 3, I was like, I don't want to go anywhere tonight. I just want to, go work out and then come home and relax and chill out, read my damn book while you're at the gym. I get there and for 2 hours, I had the most fun that I've had with like a group of girls in a while. So it was definitely fun to catch up with them. That's awesome. Yeah, girls I hadn't seen, some of the girls I hadn't seen in like a year. So, and it was 2, 4, 6, 7 of us. 7 of us. It's not hooked. It's just all tangled up. I'm gonna need to.
Okay, we'll get it out.
Do something here.
Okay. No, that's awesome. I'm glad you had a good time.
Yeah, and then I brought us some dinner, so we didn't even have to worry about food either.
I know. Gonna worry about food here in a few minutes. I'm fucking starving. Mine is a dog dubbed Cheeto, rescued after 3 days with his head stuck in a bucket of Cheeto balls. Dog named Cheeto was rescued after wandering for 3 days with a container of Cheeto balls stuck on its head. He's now.
Wait, he wandered around for 3 days. Nobody
captured him.
He has a Cheeto box on his head. How can you not capture him?
So it said a good Samaritan picked up the emaciated dog who had been without food or water. And where is it? It doesn't say where it is. It was in Michigan. So a good Samaritan who had been found him, who had been without food or water while being stuck with a plastic bucket on his head. Brought him to the Last Stop Animal Rescue in Sanctuary in Carlton. But nonetheless, I'll show you a couple pictures here.
So who adopted him?
So he's up for adoption.
Oh.
He was 60 to 70 pounds underweight. So this is the puppy.
So was he a stray, I take it?
Yeah. Right. So that's the puppy. And this is him. I'm like, why didn't they cut the lid off of it?
Probably because they couldn't get him to sit still long enough.
Right. So
they probably had to give him a muscle relaxant so that he would relax.
And this is what he looks like now.
Oh my gosh, he's cute. Can we have him?
No, he's in Michigan. So nonetheless, that's my feel good. They captured that dog. They got him. Right. I don't know what hit another extra button. So that's my feel good. And then entertainment real quick.
Can I have this so I can start on
real quick entertainment? I started watching the show out.
I remember the movie we saw that we couldn't remember last week. Smile.
Smile. Oh, the chicks are.
Yeah, it was.
Like, how do you smell that hard?
It was better than I thought it was going to be. Oh no, it's prosthetics. It was better than I thought it was going to be because everybody said it was disappointing. I thought it was good.
It was pretty good. It was psychological.
Yeah, it was
or whatever
fun.
You want to call it. Yeah.
I didn't like the way it ended. Again, just like I didn't like Knock at the Cabin.
We haven't got the Powerball for tonight, Reed. Is it tonight? I got the one for goddamn Monday. So is it tomorrow? I got the one on Monday.
The one
I got one Sunday for Monday. So I don't know. But Loophole on Netflix is pretty fun.
Oh, Jacob, I want to see that movie.
It's about a dude that is master deception. It's a TV show. It's like a show. There's 3 seasons. 3rd season just came out. Kind of master deception.
I'll be responsible for that.
Good show. Fun show. If you need something to watch late at night, go check out Lupin. It's spelled Lupin. Yep. Lupin.
And we started watching.
I don't remember.
The UFO thing. We just watched it last night.
Oh, it's on the top 10 list.
Not Invasion.
UFO stuff.
It was pretty good.
Go find that one. It's all good.
Yes, tonight, 1.7 billion. Dang, you better get in your truck and go get us. It's gonna be too late. It stops at 9, right? Well, we probably would have won.
Maybe I got $100,000 winner down there.
Maybe.
I'll take it. I'll take getting paid back. How about that? Right? All right. That's it for tonight. Reed, I hope you win that 1.7 billion. I'm not going to ask you for anything, but I'd like to come visit you.
On our dime, but be living in a mansion by then.
We'll pay for it. I just want to come when you get your mansion.
Stayed in a mansion.
Yeah, I want to know a billionaire. You will. You won't be you'll still be a you'll be $100 millionaire.
Okay, so here's a question
You get
somebody
half,
asked today. So if
and then
you
get taxed on that.
if it's $2 billion, right? Because
Get
that's what
half,
hold on.
and you get
$2 billion.
taxed on it.
Do you take the payout or do you do
always take the payout?
Because they were talking, they were like, definitely payout because in today, and it was a good point I never thought about. They're like, because they were like, maybe you put it in annuity. And somebody said, yeah, but in today's world, annuity could be gone.
Yeah.
And
You never you always take the payout, guys. Always take the payout. And then you get taxed. And then
let's
you get
hope
taxed
we have
again.
to make that choice one day. It'd
Someday,
be a really hard choice.
We love you guys. Have a great
Bye, guys.
night.
Have a great
Be
rest of the
safe
week.
this weekend or this week. We'll catch you on Friday afternoon or Friday evening. We're off, so we'll probably be slightly inebriated by the time we go on, but that's just
We're going to eat at my favorite pizza place. That's for sure.
forewarning. We'll catch you then.
Bye, guys. Love you.
Cheers.